Welcome. My name's Brian Knight, and I live near Melbourne in Australia. And it's just after 5 o'clock in the morning on a Tuesday for me. Markets have been open for nearly 24 hours, not quite. It's interesting. A lot of stuff that the US dollar has sort of taken a little bit of a turn due to the
Fine.
fact that Trump wants to delay some tariffs. Anyway, good evening, Peter. Now,
Oh, good morning.
let me just share this to start with, though. So welcome to this live FOREX analysis session. Just note that any trades discussed in this group will be classed purely as educational only. That's because we're a group of people helping each other, and we're not financial advisors. There is a full risk disclosure there, and there is a little bit about us as live session traders. So, yeah, right. We'll just stop sharing that, go across onto the charts. So we might start out where we sort of left off yesterday, so we can down through some of the other pairs to see what action's going on there. But yeah, there's I think it's what have we got? The inauguration day, which is all sort of around now. Um, so it has created a new high up here. Hasn't broken that, and now we've got a short to push back down again. Now I'll get rid of that. I got rid of it. I got into a short there, but it basically came back out on me. Um, and you can see where I think we put this on yesterday. So it came down here, pushed back up again. Um, there. As a note is it's just waiting for a short on it. Now there is no 1, 2, 3. It'd sort of be around now when you'd look at potentially entry on that. You got a short, but we don't have a change on the trend bar. And there is no yellow brick as such. So because this could just pull back up a bit and then back down. So even though waiting for a short, I think that depends. I mean, I'm just going to sit on that one just for the minute. Or for a while, we'll just see any more bricks get created on it. I mean, if it just keeps going down, fair enough. We could, but once this trend bar changes, we'll have a bit of a look there. Maybe on that pair then. Yeah. So that's Euro USD. We do have, sell out, but it's quite a way out of the range here. Oh, welcome, Darren.
Brian.
How are you?
All right, thank you. You?
This new year treating you well, is it? Or
New Year? Oh, that's all right. Yeah. Trading wise, you mean, or
yeah.
not in
Well,
many trades at the minute? Only in for a very small number, but
you had a few that were going against you there. The JPYs were a bit.
oh, it's a bit of a mixed bag to be fair. But I'm in a few at the moment. It's these JPY pairs, which are sort of heading back up again today. So see where they end up.
Yeah, okay.
Dollar seems to
And,
have walked off today as well, doesn't it?
yeah, well, that's right. Yeah, yeah. It's yeah, it's when the ancient orange gets in and then reality hits, isn't it?
Well, is it being inaugurated right now, or some point,
Well,
isn't it?
apparently that's what's happening. I mean, that's what trading views say. I don't know whether that's true. That's right at this time. Yes. But anyway, that's all right. But the market saying an hour ago, dollar dives as Trump team hits hints at delay of tariffs. He's
Oh,
got a
right.
team.
So that's
I,
what
I
it.
can't
That's what it was. I wondered why it suddenly.
I can't believe he's got a team. I thought he was just a, one man show.
Well, you got Elon Musk and all the rest of the crowd.
Oh yeah. The real President Musk. Yeah. Okay. Um.
The puppet master.
Yeah. What's the weather like in the UK? Is it?
Rainy day, wet rainy day. Fairly.
Oh, so they only got a little bit of snow and that was it.
Yeah, it was pretty cold for a few days, I must say.
Yeah. Well, we're
Yeah,
we're at, we're another 37 degrees today.
Well, I was in Lithuania for the weekend. That's where I've been.
Oh,
Yeah,
Where you
right,
been?
right.
Vilnius?
Actually, no, the second city, the other one, Kaunas.
Oh,
Kaunas, yeah. It was very nice. But talking of weather, it's normally below zero this time of year, sub-zero temperatures, but strangely sort of mild for them, sort of plus.
6. It was in
Yeah, plus six.
Cleveland.
Yeah, that sort of temperature. That's in
oh,
centigrade, and it just shouldn't be like that, but it is, and that's
it's probably all those ballistic missiles coming over and
could be.
or close to, you know. Isn't Lithuania close to that small Russian enclave?
Oh, that
Oh,
enclave, yeah,
Kaliningrad.
Yeah,
Kaliningrad.
yeah, Kaliningrad, yeah.
yeah,
Yes, neighbors.
Mm,
yeah.
mm. So I don't know how the Russians get through to there. Maybe they just travel through. I don't know, whatever. Anyway,
There is a train that runs from Moscow to Kaliningrad.
through Lithuania.
Yeah, through Lithuania.
Oh, okay. Mm. Oh, yeah. Anyway, those three Baltic states. I've been to Estonia, so it was very nice. But yeah, okay. So, rightio. All right, then, Darren, that's a bit of an adventure.
Yeah, just flying for the weekend,
Oh, God.
as we can do with our budget airlines here with Ryanair, and
Yeah,
as long as you don't
crazy.
take, as long as you don't attempt to take much baggage with you, it's quite a good deal.
Yeah. Carry on. They still charge you for carry on, don't they?
Well, you got one small enough they class it as an under seat bag. They'll just slip under the seat. You don't get charged for that. So we've really sort of that's what we've condensed it down to now when we're in these short breaks. It's just
You
like a
mean you put
rucksack.
plenty of clothes on?
It's just like a rucksack size bag, really. You can take those on for free. So yeah,
You meaning not free, you mean included in the price.
including the price. Sorry, yeah,
Yeah, that's what I thought. When people tell me things are free, I just go like, really? You mean you're including it in the price I'm paying?
yeah.
But yeah, you still have to pay to go to the toilet, and you still got to pay to breathe air in the plane, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, extra fee. And would you like air with that? With that, any oxygen?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh God, they're good.
If there's a sudden loss of cabin pressure, you have to get your credit card out. If you to get a mask.
Oh God. All right, Euro USD. Now I'm not sure. Welcome, Tom.
Hey,
I'm not ready to move in on this one at the moment. There's we have a short, but there's no change in the trend bar at the moment. I don't know if Tom, you already jumped in, or you, because we got 1, 2, 3 back. It's prices back down at that point right at the moment. This is Euro USD. I just thought I'd start there and go down because we missed out
Well, this
yesterday.
now meets the criteria for a buy on the daily. We've got a long. It's been outside.
Yeah, out here. Yeah,
Those.
that's right.
yeah, I'm looking for a buy too.
Yeah, interesting, isn't it? Right.
If Trump's
But
delaying the tariffs, then that could be just give us that turning point we need to buy it back up to the
back up, you reckon?
Yeah,
Yeah.
back up to the top of the X48 again before we,
Yeah, but the point is that there's a fair bit down here still it hasn't come to get. I mean, it certainly could push up and then back down again.
yeah.
But Tom, you're ready to buy. Okay. Okay. That's fair enough.
So I'm agreeing with Tom, but both on very different reasons, I guess, and criteria. But there we go.
Yeah. Oh well, no, he's also looking at the. You're also looking at the daily, though, aren't you, Tom, or not?
Yes, I'm looking at both. I'm looking at the daily and the 45.
Mm.
And even though the I'm sorry, hold on one second. Let me open that up.
You're right.
It's although I'm looking at the daily and it's pushing down, I'm looking for it to spring back because we're hitting a lower low.
Yeah.
So
You mean a higher low there?
no, it's creating a lower low now on the daily.
Oh, on the yes, on the daily. Correct. Yeah.
Right. So I'm waiting for the 45-minute to push, not break the low, not break that long,
Mm-hmm.
and then a push back up.
Oh yeah. Okay. So we'll yeah. I still okay.
Because we do have a lower high in the 45, but it's at the bottom of the curve.
Mm-hmm.
We already pushed between the half and the 2.5. So I'm looking for it to just break my trend line and push back up now.
Mm-hmm.
You're too close. That's why you can't see it. You're too pushed in on the price.
Like here.
Yeah. See, you see the high
Yeah, here.
over to your left at the top?
That one, the high.
Yeah. So from there down, that's your push. And now it's starting that pullback.
Yeah,
So
because
now,
it's created a high now.
right,
It's the lower highs have been broken.
right. So I'm looking for a pullback here,
Yeah.
a small one, and then a continuational push up,
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
which will change the daily too.
So yeah, but this is what I was sort of talking about. Well, you wouldn't be looking at getting into a short for a short period of time.
No,
Okay, it's not worth it.
no.
Okay.
I want that big move up.
Which is interesting. Okay. Right, yeah. Okay. Well, I'm just following some of the rule stuff. Okay. Well, I don't have a trend bar change here anyway. Okay, Norris. Right, different way of looking at it. But from your point of view, Darren, you've got him well out of the X48 ready to push himself back up again. So, okay, so what you're going to need is on standard candles, you're going to need a long.
Which we've got, Brian. Yeah, we've now
you
got
do.
that standard candles. Yeah.
Okay, hang on a minute. We'll just have a look and see whether this will show. Oh, wow.
Yeah, see, he's showing the exact same thing. It's pushed down, it's pulled back up, broke structure, created equal highs. So now I'm waiting for a push down, sideways, 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 and then push up.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, you had your long on your settings a few days ago. Mine's just showing on this big candle now.
Yeah, this is actually quite a large move, isn't it?
Yeah, that's where my long is, not where yours is.
Yeah, well, I've got different settings stuff.
Yeah.
I need to set up another.
Yeah, just
Anyway.
save the charts the way they are up where it says save your layouts. Save it and rename it,
This one here. Yeah, I will.
and then just make a new chart that has
Yeah.
Darren
Yeah,
on.
and I can just flip it back and forward. That's fine.
Right.
Yeah. I got to remember some of the settings. That's all, which is okay. I can go back to that. That's fine. Okay. Just go back onto bricks on that one. It looks quite different, doesn't it? Quite dramatic and different in the Renko bricks.
Oh yeah.
Different perspective. That's okay. All right, and let's go through the GBP. So where's it been? Yeah, okay. Where? Oh, I'll get rid of that for the well. I don't have to. I'll just take that out for a minute so we can clear it. Where is it for you, Jared? Is it outside the rails or?
I'm already in this for a sell, Brian.
Yeah. Okay.
So it's been outside. In fact, it's well on its way down now. I'm
It's close to going
TP
towards its
TP isn't a
TP.
long. Yeah, it's not a long way off now. TP. It's
Okay.
nice.
That's interesting.
It's about 130 pips off, but I'm 317 pips up on it.
Wow. That's good.
Yeah.
It's a very different perspective. Okay.
Very similar to GN. I mean, exactly the same position on that one.
Yeah. Yeah, they would be. They're pretty well copycats, aren't they? So I've got a short up here now on the daily. This is pushed down here. Are you looking at getting back into a buy on this, Tom, or what's the? This is GA. Tom's occupied. Okay. If you're still looking at continuing to sell it, I mean the British pound's pretty. Retail sales. What else we got? Unemployment coming up, and a bit of consumer confidence. Okay. The British pound's been pretty weak, hasn't it? It's like very. It's been sort of just pushing itself right down. Well, we've got another short at the moment, and it's still red on the. This is one of the situations, Darren, it might push past your TP and keep sailing for a little bit.
Yeah, that's always the unknown, isn't it? You just don't know. But
And it doesn't matter because if you already made profit out of it, it's okay, isn't it?
Mm.
Okay. Well, it's in a position to get into another short. I mean, I had a if you look back, I had a placeholder for that to go back down. So if you looked at where price is currently and The daily's done it in on that as well. Anyway, that's where I'd be looking at this continuing down anyway at this point. And we can look at GN as well. I think that was the one I said yesterday. Oh, I wasn't yesterday, maybe before that came up and did I? Oh, GN. Yeah. Oh no, I closed that off. That's right, at the end of the week. So it came to the end of the actual trading week. I was in profit. It had been profit. It had gone back, pulled back a bit. Then I was in profit, so I closed it out and didn't hold it over the weekend. Anyway, chance to get back into that if I wanted to. Okay, cool. GCAD, where is that at? So that's doing a pullback up now too. This was my potential prediction or a combination of ours. It's gone up higher. Mess on the daily. And I think, okay. Bank of Canada. Fourth quarter consumer survey estimates for CPI in 2 years at 2.97 versus 3.05. Okay. Just a fundamental view. Still looking at this selling out, but maybe with the British pound and the look, it's made a lower low there. Maybe not. Could be on a push up. Okay, we've got one trend bar change. Let's have a look. Okay. For now. Where would you put your bib, Tom? Are you still? I know Tom's a bit occupied. I don't know whether it's from here. I think it is here down to there. Or maybe even from that point.
Take it from the high to the low.
Well, that previous high, the high way up there.
Yes. You got to go
Oh,
from the
okay.
high of that trend bar
to
your middle trend bar.
yeah, on the other side of the
So
trend bar. Yeah,
you want
gotcha.
two-sided, one on the
Yeah.
high and one on the
Yeah,
low.
on the low. Okay. I've forgotten yesterday. That's right. Of the 200 you're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
That's potentially coming back up here.
That's what I'm waiting for. I'm waiting for that. I'm trying to wait for it to break my trend bar down. I have my trend bar set there. Down with the arrow.
Down was the arrow. Where on
from the very high.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Too
take
low.
the top two and draw it down
sorry.
across.
Oh, you mean your arrow, this one. Okay, gotcha. You're talking that.
Right. So I'm looking for the break of this trend bar, the
Trend line.
Change of the trend line.
Yeah.
Get along, lower high. Actually, it would be a higher low.
Yeah.
And then I'm in.
So you're waiting for this to push up, get a short, pull down, and then start.
Create a lower high.
Yeah. No, you want it to create a low and then a higher high, don't you?
No, the lower high is what it's creating now.
Yes.
That didn't break the lower high above it. So now the up above it.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't break that lower high. So this is going to create a new lower high.
Yeah, but sorry, but Tom, that lower high could the price could just keep going up, and that lower high could just keep pushing itself up. It doesn't mean that's finalized.
I understand that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But I'm waiting, but it's a combination of things, Brian, because
Yes.
I'm waiting for a lower high, a higher low now to create before I get to my
Correct.
trend line.
That's what I was saying. It's a
Yeah.
higher low that yeah. You said anyway, it doesn't matter. Yeah. You want a higher low.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. So it'll need to do a pullback before you can, and it'll give you a much better entry as well.
Correct.
So this has to finish. Are you going to look at this 35 a trend bar to change color as well?
Let's see. Hold on. Wait a second. Let's see. Which one is that? That's that one. Okay.
That's
So
the 35.
I moved the 35 to
Mhm.
14.
Oh, so you got 8, 14, 200.
I have the 14 and the 50.
Oh no, you've moved the 8 up to 14. Okay. Mm-hmm.
Because I want the 50 to change in my top quarter and bottom quarter structures on the fib.
Mm-hmm.
When that 50 changes is when I
Okay,
get in.
let's have a look then. So if this one, that one's 200. If I change this one you want 50, you reckon?
Mm-hmm.
And this one you want, what'd you say? 14.
14. And
Right.
now if you look at it, you'll see the 50 is changing before the 50 is going to come down and the 14 is going to cross it up at the top. See up the top where it says yours?
It crossed to there.
Yeah, right in there. And that is your quarter of the fib.
Yeah, the 75 or the 25, whatever it is. Yeah, okay.
Right.
It would have been from here to up here. Yeah, I'll put it on just so we one side to the other there. And that's the change where it's crossed over just there. Yeah.
That's what I'm looking for.
Yeah, okay.
I just removed the noise with the bigger trend lines
Mm-hmm.
and just tightened everything up because I'm working on a shorter time frame. The higher time frame, yes, the 200 is very important.
Yeah,
but on
you're
this
looking
lower
here,
time frame, I'm looking for shorter moves.
Yeah, you're looking at it move. Well, I think it's slightly longer, but that's okay. You're looking at the move around about this 25 line.
Yes.
Yeah, you're pulling up here. These will match up here, somewhere here.
They'll cross there. That's why I'm saying there's going to be a push, a pullback. They're going to cross, and that's when I get in.
This might not be until later in the
week
or even next week. Yeah, I was going to say. Okay. So it's the basic strategy setup that So, but the thing is, for you, this is actually a fair bit later than what you have been getting in.
Yes, at the same time, I'm looking at
a longer
you're right.
move.
It is. I'm waiting longer to get in. Yes.
Yeah.
But my average of wins is going up exponentially.
Yeah, it's increasing. Yeah. Well, that's right. Because the move will be on okay. You'll get in the trend once it's actually more firmly established because you'll come off that long. It'll pull up here, pull back, make a higher low, and then start off, and you'll be able to get into the trade at that point. Okay.
Right. This lower high that it's creating now, when it starts to push back down, that's
Yeah.
going to be the candle to beat.
Yeah. Yeah. To come back up, and that's probably around about where your entry might be.
Exactly.
And that's potentially around that 25, and that's potentially where this now 14 and 50 may cross over. Well, cross over probably a bit above it, but
And break
Yeah.
and break the trend bar down.
you mean the trend line? Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
But if you come off these 2 points, that trend line is actually a fair way out.
Mm-hmm.
You wouldn't bring it back down in across these two, would you?
Nope.
No, you're still going to keep it there.
Yep.
But it's a fair way up for it to. Oh, you reckon? Okay.
Yeah,
So
but look
that's
at it
right.
this
It'll
way.
do
If this
that, it'll pull
breaks,
back there, and then it'll be up here when it goes to break it. Yeah. Okay.
right.
Gotcha.
And let's say this gives me a lower high, pulls back, and starts taking off with a higher low. I'm getting in it anyways.
Anyway. Yeah. Okay.
Because now it's created a higher low. It's broke structure. It's
Yeah.
come back to the fair value gap. It's picked up the fair value gap, turned, and now we're going back up. Now I'm expecting that higher low to break that trend line.
Yes. Yeah.
I don't
Okay.
care how far away it is. If it pulls back, gives me a higher low, and starts pulling off again, and these two trend bars cross, these two CM trend bars cross,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
then I'm going to let it just run. If it
Yeah.
pulls up to this trend line,
Yeah.
this will be the 1, 2, 3, 4th attempt to break that trend line. If it doesn't break, then I'm going to look at getting in short because we're going lower on the daily time frame.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Which is where it's at. Like where anyway, it's equal out here at the moment.
Equal highs and lows, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, okay. All right then. Yep. GCAD. Mm.
And again, I miss trades. So if this just never stops and just keeps pushing up, well, then I missed it.
No, you wouldn't miss it because you'd be looking at this to pull back, not break the long, and then push back up and break that trend line.
Right,
I mean,
but
you
I'm
look at
saying
it
that
a buy.
if this one right here, this low,
Oh,
just keeps
yeah,
pushing up, pushing up, pushing up, pushing up, pushing up, I just missed it.
Oh, right. Okay, gotcha. Yeah. You're saying if that continues now without having a pullback, but that's sort of less likely.
Right. Somewhere along this line, somewhere along this line, you're going to get a pullback.
Yeah. And this is no different to sort of Darren, where you're talking about extending a trend, because this is looking potentially where this is changing in the 45-minute a sell trend, and even on the daily changing the sell trend back into a buy, which would mean that the British pound will strengthen. It just depends. Again, we'll look at GU as well, but this could be a similar situation as that. But anyway, and then go back into a buying trend for a period of time, whatever that is. Okay. All right, GBP CHF. Let's look at that one. Oh, well, it doesn't look too good on the daily, does it? Good at all. You got the same sort of thing, Darren, just sitting in the middle?
Yeah. Yeah, it's no man's land for me, that
Yeah,
one.
no. Forget that one. GJ. Okay. That I got. Did I? Hang on a minute, just look.
I'm still in the buy on this. It's pulled all the way.
Oh, GJ, that was a really good. I got 141 pips out of that one. That was a very nice win. That was good. As I said, I think I said yesterday, out of the whole trial last week, it's like I'm basically evened out. I'm back about where I started for the week. There were quite a few losses and some substantial wins. So, and this was a nice win on this one.
Yeah, as you get used to these, you'll take fewer trades
Yeah.
because they just won't. You'll just think to yourself, well, it's not worth it. I only see it going back, X number of pips. I'm just going to wait for a better trade, and you'll just stop taking smaller trades.
Yeah. Just going to get that out of there. So then I'll be looking from a high here down to that. Well, you go from that high to, that's probably the place to go, isn't it? That one there, that lower high. It's still on the other side.
Yeah, I have mine set up like that from the three highs above the top to the low.
Oh, you have it set up here.
Yeah.
Okay. Right, yeah, we'll go back up in there then.
I think there's
that low one.
there's actually one behind it. Yeah.
Way
That's
back
where I
here.
have it set up because that's an internal. See the high to
Yeah,
the
but
low?
yeah,
It
but this
never
is
broke the high or the low of the high and the low.
yeah, but it came down here. Okay, right, yeah.
Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do see what you're saying. Okay. So you're saying that you have put it up here.
Right.
Yeah, only thing is you have a high there. So
But it didn't break.
yeah, and then you got a much higher high up there.
Right. So I'm looking at this internal structure to go back up to the very top or
Yeah,
continue drop down to the very bottom. But all this move in here is internal.
yeah, okay. But that then here, this is around this 25. It bounced around here at the 75 and then just dropped down here off the bottom. In actual fact, it's down lower. I mean, this really should go back down here, shouldn't it?
Well, shrink it down so I can show you.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So I have mine set up where it's at the high.
Yep.
And then shrink that
Which
whole
is
thing down.
even further.
Yes. Keep going way down. Yeah. See your low to the left?
Yeah, there.
Yeah, that's where I have my fib. Because this is all internal. It's all internal. Now throw your red arrow trend line on it.
From here, from there down. Oh no, from here the bottom up, you mean?
Correct.
Right. So you reckon from here. Oh no, now it's up here.
Nope, don't take that one. Take the one before it. That one right there.
There.
There you go. So technically it hasn't broke the trend line yet.
No.
So now I'm looking for this to pull back up.
Yeah.
To the 3/4 of this last move. Right?
Well,
right in
only
there.
back to 75.
Somewhere in there. And then a drop off.
Okay. Reckon or buy? This is what I mean, Darren. You're in this one, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm in the buy, Brian. So it's pushed deep into profit, then come all the way down now into drawdown, and
Ugh.
I'm hanging on in there though. So
Oh, so this is yeah. It's you've got into it for the buy. It's pulled back down again. Now you wait for it to push back up.
yeah,
What are you back? Are you back at entry or something, or past entry?
worse than entry, worse than entry now.
You're in drawdown. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Mm.
Well, that's the way it goes with these sometimes. But
Hanging in there.
does the JPY sort of do the opposite of the dollar, US dollar, on our own there? Dollars strengthens, the JPY weakens, and is that right? Is there a tendency for it to do that, or also, or the other way around, perhaps? Or am I talking rubbish?
I haven't really. No. You're not talking rubbish.
I think
It's
I've
not
sort
that
of heard that before, where it does get affected a lot by the dollar, JPY.
I'd say it would, but I
Well, I mean,
don't.
I think all currencies are affected by the dollar, aren't they? But
Correct.
you know, it was some specific thing was
Well,
made about
no, I think it's all currencies. Down to be honest, the Aussie dollar as well, same thing. It just really, and New Zealand, they both. I know them quite intimately. They get affected by the dollar greatly. So what the thing is that the dollar has been actually quite strong for a lengthy period of time. We're talking since back at the election, basically.
Yeah,
So that's quite a few months now.
and it's all because of these the threat of these tariffs, isn't it? And
Yeah, well,
I've seen today with the suggestion that he might delay that.
well,
Yeah, it's dollar's weakened off.
yeah, because they're not going to make so much out of it, or it's not going to be such a, it's lovely. You make all these election promises, you make all of this, like day one, Ukraine's going to be in a day sometime in the future. Ukraine will be sorted.
Yeah.
Middle East.
Well, he's asked
gonna
for
be
6 months. He's asked for 6 months now. I think he's amended that one. And but he is going to sign. Apparently,
Oh,
he's going to
shit.
sign an executive order renaming the Gulf of Mexico to the
Oh.
Gulf of America. That's definitely going to happen. So all his
do you know why he's doing that?
all his MAGA supporters will love it. They'll lap it up, won't they? That it's all part of making America great again, renaming the Gulf of Mexico. He's going to get one of these things right early doors, hasn't he? Or he's going to start to look really, really stupid if he doesn't, if none of these things happen.
Sorry, Tom. What was your answer?
Do you know why he's doing that?
Doing what?
Trying to rename it to the Gulf of America. Because before Joe Biden left, he said he's outlawing drilling for oil in the Gulf of Mexico. So if they rename it to the Gulf of America, Joe Biden's policy doesn't matter. They'll just go ahead and drill anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't. You know what? I can't quite make up. I can't fully make up my mind whether Trump's, just absolutely bonkers mad, or whether he's actually a genius. I don't know. I don't quite sure what it is actually.
Oh no, he's absolutely fucking stupid.
I mean, maybe it's a combination of both.
Because
No.
here's how things work. If we're just going to rename shit, we're now Austria. Because borders apparently don't matter, so the United States doesn't exist.
It's interesting. How could he rename it rename
can't.
a something that the world recognizes as something. He might. It's like what he renames it, and then the world has to recognize it. It's like
Right.
rubbish.
As Tom's pointed out, there's an ulterior motive to it. That's where he can drill for oil. So maybe, that's why I say, is he absolutely just completely mad, or is he actually a genius?
Yeah.
And maybe we haven't worked him out yet. I don't know.
Well, just think of this. There's a whole lot of people that put a crazy person in some sort of
Yeah.
position of control.
He's a
Anyway,
bad king.
history will work it out, Darren. Don't worry.
It'll end up in tears. It almost certainly will. It'll just end up in chaos. It's just going to be chaos.
Yeah.
They're all going to be falling out with each other. Musk is going to fall out with Trump.
Oh yeah. They're all they're all
Kennedy will fall out with
yeah.
people as well. They're all just because of that mix of nutbags. They're just going to all fall out, aren't they?
Well, it's funny because I saw a study the other day where like 72% of the people he is having come into his administration have been charged with sexual assault of some kind.
Yeah.
There's just absolutely no morals in this administration whatsoever.
No.
None.
Take what you want. Anyway. Oh, we've looked at GBP and ZD. Look at this one as well. Did we look at it? Yeah, I think no, we didn't. Sorry. Yeah. Done a pullback, but not broken. Thinking that British pound might strengthen itself back up again. I don't think it's ready yet, though. So do
Well,
you?
just hope it keeps dropping. It's traveling very nicely at the moment.
Yeah, like the GA.
Yeah.
Rightio. So where are we from here off that high? Back down here. Or do you go back down below here, Tom? Where do you? Can't go down there, do you?
I'm sorry, I was occupied. What did you ask me?
That's all right. I'm just working out where you're going to put your fib off the GN.
The high to the low on the other side. See the 200 down at the bottom, right where you got it.
Yeah. I'll
Yep,
put it down
right there.
Oh, okay. It's got to go. Yeah, right. Okay. Fair enough. Yeah, you're not going to put it further down? No, because it's within that range at this point.
Actually, I have it down to December 28th.
Yeah, which is no. Where are you? Hang on a minute.
Further down to your left, I believe.
No, that's September.
Yeah, mine's December 28th.
Can't be. September.
No, it says Thursday, the 28th, December 23, 5:45 p.m.
GN?
Yeah.
December which year though?
23.
Oh yeah, 20. Hang on, we'll get rid of that. What am I doing? Yeah, you're doing a full year. Okay, rightio. Back down here. Yes. Okay. I was looking at December this, the year just gone. Freaking hell. Okay.
Yeah, it's a massive move. This is all internal structure. So if you go to the high where it's at now, back down to where the low began, this is all internal, up and down, 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 all the way. So what I'm waiting for now because it hasn't broke my trend line from down at the bottom
Mm-hmm.
up to the
Yeah,
top.
which is this one here. Yeah.
I'm looking for this to pull back
Yep.
somewhere within this 3/4, not break the high and drop off.
That would have to mean that the New Zealand dollar would strengthen up that much. It's like,
No, it really doesn't, though. It really doesn't. The price of things is, I don't want to say it's irrelevant. It does matter. But however, this thing's got to come back to collect some liquidity. Some liquidity. Some.
Mhm.
I don't care if it's like a few hundred liquidity. It's got to come back sometime. And the thing is, this has never came back. Never. Just up, 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 keeps going up. So now that we've broke structure again, in order for this to come back down, it's going to have to pull back up, not break the short,
Mhm.
and then
Yeah.
push down and break this trend line because we're in the
No.
3/4 zone.
You're saying not break the short at the top here,
Right.
at the top. That's
Right.
because there's a number of shorts in there.
Mm-hmm.
It's saying that up there.
So I'm saying from that top right there down to where it's at now would be your 3/4 move back up. Well, you're already in 3/4 from the
Yeah.
giant move it created.
Yeah.
So within this zone here, somewhere in this zone, you're going to get a pullback,
Mm-hmm.
even if it's to the red trend bar coming down.
Yeah.
And then it's going to drop off again. And when it drops off again, it's going to break this low that it just created. Because see the long to your left right there on the 45-minute?
Yeah.
It broke structure.
Mm-hmm.
So all I'm looking for is to play the I'm still going up game because I'm going to keep buying it till it says otherwise. But I'm only looking at this to come back to the 3/4 on the higher time frame to have it drop off to the 2.5. And then it's going to turn around and peak right back up again.
Yeah, you're saying the 75 here, you say it'll pull back up, but only above it, whatever, come up to the trend line, for example, and then drop off and not break that short over here.
Possibly, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Or take your fib and do from the high to the low there, come back 75, and then drop off. I mean, there's multiple ways of looking at it, but ultimately the goal is to catch it when it pulls back for the push down.
Yeah, to reduce.
You want the higher low on the higher time frame.
Yeah. The higher high on this if you're going to get, yeah. Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, the lower high on the higher time frame.
Yeah.
Because right now it's got the higher high on the higher time frame.
Yeah. But that's not what Darren needs. Darren needs it to continue down.
And it's going, and I think it's going to. I think he's right. That's why I'm saying I'm looking for a pullback.
Yeah.
To not break this high.
Yeah.
Create a lower high and then drop off.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. So we're waiting for a pullback at the moment.
Now, this is such a big move. That's a big move.
Mm.
I'm catching that buy back up.
This buy now or the
yes. I'm getting ready. I'm getting ready to buy this again. If I get a lower high here, or a higher low, I should say.
Yeah,
if I get a higher low here, which I'm getting on my screen right now.
Are you?
Yeah. I just need one of these not to break the bottom.
Well, okay.
If that doesn't break the bottom, then we're buying up.
Oh, yeah, prices up here now. Yeah, okay. It has matched out from there, but that's okay. But price is up. Okay, no worries.
Yeah, but look, you're looking at the wrong low. go down to your left. That's the low down there.
Oh, you're talking about this low. Okay,
yeah.
right.
So this move's going to finish wherever this move's going to finish.
Right. Okay.
As long as it doesn't break my trend lined up.
Yeah, this one here. Yeah.
Then I'm looking at buying it back up to the 3/4, wherever that 3/4 is when it turns.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. No worries. Fair enough. Right, GBP in Singapore. So Darren, hopefully it continues down for a bit, gets your TP, and then it'll start to pull itself back up.
Yeah.
How far off TP are you? Roughly.
Let's have a look. I'm
Your GA is the same.
yeah, I'm up 400 or so pips with another sort of 160 to go.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that's down there 160 or so. Okay, right, yeah. Okay. Okay, fair enough. GP and Singapore. So GA's in the same situation. Yeah. Wow, GA, that's really pushed itself down, isn't it? Not broke that long though. It'll either break that and continue down or get a push back up. What's the we don't have? Oh, there's
GBP games.
GDP month on month, year on year. Oh wow, that's inflation rates coming down again. Or it did come down.
Yeah, it did. Yeah.
Well, that means that potentially they're going to lower interest rate again.
Yeah, that's the speculation that it might move give them room to move a bit sooner on the interest rate position.
Yeah, we got nothing happening here, I don't think. I mean, it's
Well, our chancellor was in China. I don't know, you read that last week, just trying to drum up business over there, and the governor of the Bank of England travelled with her. So I know they're independent, but I've no doubt there'll have been a conversation about interest rates
yeah.
on the flight.
What does the government want to lower interest rates?
Yeah, they do. They do. You know, give them a bit
Bit of breathing space.
not been going great so far for them. So they're looking for.
Yeah, but it won't be a problem. Musk will organise that though, won't he? I mean, he's got Starmer right in his pocket now. He's
Yeah. Well, our former governor of the Bank of England, I see he's going for Prime Minister in Canada. That's the latest news. He's popped up there now.
Oh.
Yeah. I remember he was Canadian actually. That was I've kind of forgotten his name now. But he's yeah.
Oh.
He's thrown his hat up to be Prime Minister.
Over here, you're not allowed to be anything other than Australian citizen.
Yeah. Well, I think he is a Canadian citizen. So we had a Canadian running the Bank of England for quite a few years.
Oh yeah, no, they can do that. You can have a job doing that, but to be in the government, you've got to actually be.
Yeah.
You'd have to be English, wouldn't you? But over so.
Oh, he's Canadian.
He's Canadian, so he's all right over there to be in the Canadian government then.
He's gone back to Canada and he's hoping to replace Justin Trudeau as Prime Minister.
Oh. Yeah, but that's different to what America is. It's a similar system to what you have and we have.
Yeah,
where he's got to be voted as the head of the party and then he's got to
that's right.
None of this sort of fakery going on. Okay, well, that's still so GU. Now this is an interesting one going on here. This is yeah. my gosh. We've still got a lower high at the moment. Low. So again, is this going to now push this British pound back up? I mean, you look at where it is on the daily, it's pulled it, like, I mean, it's still not, you can see how far it's gone. Like crazy amount off with this back here. September 22. But just since, when is it, September last year, it's basically just dropped off.
Yeah, well, there's certainly a strong push up today on GU, but it's not. Don't have a long on it yet.
No. Okay. Is it that the US dollar is going to go into a bit of free fall? I don't know.
Oh, we don't. Do we?
At some point in time, it's going to turn. I mean, I think we need to have a look at it for the potential. It's created, if you look here on this 45, it's created a higher low. It hasn't said that. But and it's certainly coming back up to, it's broken that part of that high. So
It's where it gets difficult with these with this daily sort of strategy of mine is you can wait.
takes a while before, that's right.
But you can wait, and all of a sudden you can be too late because it'll be pushed up. It'll have hit the center line, and you sort of miss the boat. Whether you just get on with it, once it ticks all the boxes, meets the criteria, just get in. I mean, it's in an area now where it could be ready for return. Just looking at that.
Yeah, it is, doesn't it?
Might not do. Might continue down, but
And normally, if it's going to have the possibility of lowering their interest rate, it would probably weaken it off, though, wouldn't it? Normally.
yeah, weaken the dollar. Yeah. But then you've got potentially the pound could weaken off.
Correct.
Well, so they could both weaken off, and you're not quite sure which way this is going to go.
Okay, no worries. All right, let's go through these NZDs. Try and finish off this for today. We'll see. It's a little bit of crazy. Oh wow, that's unexpected from my point of view, anyway. NCAD, look at it coming up towards here. Are you in this buy, Tom?
No, not yet.
Not yet. It's the trend line here. And off that. So it's bounced up and then back down and kept going, hasn't it?
Mhm. I think it's going to do the exact same thing again.
Come up to the trend line and drop off again.
Yep.
It's a fair distance to go, though. It's not too bad. Let's just off here down to that low, would it?
Well, I'm looking
that's
at
around that
on the daily.
25. Sorry?
I'm looking at the trend line on the daily.
Coming up here.
That blue trend line, the arrow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking for that to get broke.
Are you bringing that in closer, are you?
Yeah, because you see how there's no pullbacks here?
Yeah.
Yeah, except you're screwing your line up on your 45.
Yeah, I know.
I have mine disconnected, the screens.
Yeah, I know.
So so I'm just waiting for the daily to get a break.
Okay.
Otherwise, I'm selling. Unless it tells me otherwise, I'm selling.
Yeah, okay. Fair enough. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Break that low and then move down. Okay. NZDCHF. Well, it didn't quite break that. Made a low and pushed back up. Oh, back up to the 200. Creating high lows. Done a high. This is a lower high though. Hmm. Hmm. Short-term strength coming back into the New Zealand dollar, is it? I mean, Daily's still got it. Okay, so maybe this is the okay. Oh, that's quite substantial, isn't it? Oh, that's a drop off from there down. See, it's still around that 25. Could quite easily just drop back off again now. So what are the thoughts? What do we got?
Has it broke your arrow down from the high?
No.
No.
I don't think so. Hang on. No, it's close to. No, it has sort of broken it.
So now it just created a high, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm looking for this not to break the low. And away
Yeah.
we go.
You mean still pull back and then go back up? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Worth getting into the sell,
I'm not taking the sell. I'm looking for the
aren't
buy
you?
only.
Isn't it long enough? There's
Not for
quite a bit.
me. I don't think it's going to
Okay.
go that far.
Okay. But it,
I don't think it's going to break this short. I'm sorry, this long.
that down here, you don't think?
Yep.
Okay. So have it. Come back here and then
Yep.
put in a buy stop and then wait for it to push up. Okay. Yeah, fair enough. So if I put in along on that somewhere, wherever, maybe even at that line, the 25 line going, if it doesn't break that long just there and then pushing up, even if it comes to there, it's like 2%. Okay. NJ. Wow. Now it has made a lower low though, and there are lower highs. Wait for a short now to cancel that. Wait for a short.
It had to come back to the 3/4 for me to take a short.
Which is off here to there.
See how you're getting ready to break the 2.5?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And Hmm. It looks a bit more like consolidation here, doesn't it? Really, more of
Right. That's why I'm
okay.
making it do what I want it to do before I get
You're,
into it.
you're waiting for it to do what you want it to do. Yeah. Okay.
Right.
NU, NZDU. Okay. Whoa, off the day. We're really going well on that one, haven't we? Yeah, a lot of them are just sort of sitting there, aren't they?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, got long on the daily now on this one as well.
Have you? Oh, good.
Yeah, similar to Euro USD. Yeah, it's been going sideways.
Yeah, for a while, isn't it?
It's the middle of December, really. Yeah, looks like it might be finally making a move. I'll see if that long pulls to the end of the session. I'll probably get in it
Oh,
once the spreads have settled down.
yeah.
Get into this for the buy.
It's well outside the rail, so isn't it?
It has been, yeah, yeah.
Mm.
It's back inside the rail now and got this long. So
Yeah. All right then. Let's see. Singapore Japanese yen. Hmm. Go look at that.
well, this is back in profit again. Well, in fact, it's been in profit all the time. So this was like the other JPYs, strong push up, pulled all the way back almost to my entry, and now it's pushing back up again. So um, 150 pips in profit at the moment.
You're in a buy.
Yeah, buy. Uh, it was about 300 pips up at one point, pulled back.
Yeah. Right up here, and then it's done these. Now it's pushing up, but it doesn't look. I don't know. It doesn't look healthy from my point of view. Of well, it could. A bit of a conundrum this one because look, there's plenty down here for it to go to, and yeah, if it doesn't break that or doesn't break the trend line, we're going back down again, and that's not something you like.
No, we had that big buy candle, what, 19th of December, that big push up, so it's come back and
Yeah,
filled all that in.
yeah.
It's ready to,
But just it's creating these lower highs and lower lows.
yeah,
So trend is overall down.
it is at the moment, you're right. Yeah.
Unfortunately. All right, UK, is that still pushing up? No, it's pulled back down now. Okay. This
Oh,
is
now
one.
I'm a short on this one.
You do?
Yeah.
Great. Do you get in
Well,
though?
this is going to be brave man, isn't it? Because
Yeah.
they're all coming at once.
Yeah.
Euro USD, NZD USD, USD CAD.
Yeah. It's just you're gonna have to just channel a bit of ancient orange, I think. Just get a bit of guts.
Yeah.
Don't worry if you're gonna get shot in the head. Just go for it.
So it's not drill baby drill, but sell
I
baby sell. This one, yeah.
maybe. I don't know. I just yeah. I see the note down here. Canada dollar strengthens on tariff relief. Scaled back rate cut expectation.
Yeah. Oh.
Look at this, all this sideways stuff. But the strength of the US dollar has been enormous. And maybe now it's all gonna turn to
Well, talking of drill baby drill, yeah. Wait till you get to oil. That's set it up nicely for a sell now.
Is it? You think so? Oh, the prediction was price was going to go through the roof.
It smashed through the top of the X48. It's turned now, and
Yeah. I mean, in shorter term, but they're talking longer term. We're going to be paying more for our oil.
if
USDC.
Trump increases production, that wouldn't that tend to lower oil prices, or have I got that wrong?
Yeah, that will lower the prices. But I mean, Trump's got another worry. If he carries on with these tariffs to Canada, that they're going to turn the oil off. And they apparently get 60% of their oil from Canada.
Oh, right. Didn't know that.
Oh, he'll just talk to his Russian mate and get a bit from there.
Yeah.
He'll just turn a blind eye to the sanctions and just like send us over a few ships, will you?
Oh, he'll just turn it back on again. He'll just send somebody over the border and turn it back on. He's in charge now. Canada's just it's the 53rd state of.
Did you see so many Canadian politicians just absolutely bag the hell out of him, going, "You're an idiot. You don't know what you're talking about."
Yeah.
We're a
And these
sovereign.
are politicians that disagree with each other most of the time.
No, he's yeah, I don't think he understands how the world. They're a sovereign country. Don't know how we. Anyway, it's funny.
Well,
It's
China
so
are watching, aren't they? Because they've obviously got Taiwan that they've got aspirations to take that back on. So
yeah.
but Trump could effectively give them the green light to do what they want with Taiwan if he's not careful. So
Yeah.
Well, Trump has a bigger problem because he's saying that the BRIC nations,
yeah,
whoever that is, I don't remember now.
not the
China,
Renko, not the
Russia.
Renko bricks.
No,
You
the
mean
BRIC
the
nations.
other bricks?
Russia, India,
yeah, Brazil,
Brazil.
Russia, China, yeah.
Yeah, he's already threatened them. If they do come off the dollar, he's going to attack them. All of them.
What, at once or one at a time, or?
No, he's going to attack all of them at once.
With tariffs.
Right. With a drunk guy who now runs all the U.S. military.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Jesus.
Forgot about him, yeah. But he had all kinds of accusations of sexual assault and
Yeah, even his mother said he was shit. I can't make this stuff up. I write movie scripts and I can't make this stuff up. This is going to be the dumbest administration in history.
Yeah.
It makes for a good movie in years to come.
Yeah. Well, if there are years to come.
Yeah.
I'm not holding my breath.
Hey, fellas, this could be like the end of the world as we know it.
Absolutely. I've been saying that for 4 fucking years while this guy's been running.
Yeah.
Anybody but him. And it's just like, people just don't get it. They're about to find out, but they didn't get it.
Yeah. Yeah, I find it hard to believe that they kept it together enough time to fool enough people because they're thinking about themselves, what they want for themselves, that he just told them, we're going to give you what you want, and then like he's not going to do anything. Well, he'll do stuff, but
He'll do stuff that ain't going to make them happy.
Correct.
That's for sure.
Yeah.
Cheaper eggs, cheaper gas.
Yeah.
No freedoms, war constantly.
So what are you in this one, Darren? This is UJ. Are you still in the in the buy on this, or are you out of it?
This has been a strange one because I did well with I had a buy, a really good buy on it from sort of October time.
Yeah, back down here. Yeah,
Profited out. I then
Yeah.
took the sell. That applies to the other JPYs as well, all pretty good.
right,
Then took a
right.
load of sells, but this one lagged the others, never reached the bottom of the rail,
Mm-hmm. And then took off.
and then took off again, but it's not reached the top either. Now we've got
Oh,
a
so
shit.
you're in limbo with this one then.
Well, I'm not in it at all now because just not like I say in limbo, and I'm not in it.
Oh, so you got
Got
out of the cell, or you
I
got
had the
knocked out?
win, and then got knocked out with the sell.
Okay, right, yeah,
Yeah.
fair enough. Well, I think we're going to be selling further on this one, but it's not changing the daily yet. We're creating a low, so we'll see. All right, USD and Singapore, and that's also pulling back down now. Created a low. If it pulls up, doesn't break the short, we're going back down again. Where's gold? It's coming off as well. Oh, look at that. Just come back, match it. Didn't break. It's a higher high. We'll see. Not necessarily it's the US dollar, but it's all right. Silver, that also too. Oh, Bitcoin's back up 103. Oh, I didn't notice that. After the weekend, it was back down at 60. And then it's just rocketed back up again.
Is that today, Brian?
No, yeah, today, yeah, now is 105. So back here in August, September, it was at 56. It's now it's doubled, well, nearly double. It's 105 at the, or higher than that, actually.
Also, Trump's got a Bitcoin.
Yeah, they reckon it's going to go crazy. People are saying it's going to go up to 300,000 because Trump's going to, and Musk is going to push it up. We'll just see. I don't know how they can push it. They got to buy, but anyway. Where's the oil? 76. Oh, yes, it is coming off. Okay. Are you into the sell, Darren?
No, but we now have a short on it. I can see. So
Okay.
it's ready for getting into. I think.
Okay.
As long as this short holds to the end of the session.
And the gas, what's natural gas doing? Oh, it's come off as well. Well, quite significantly. But the real one that really matters here is cocoa has just pushed back up again and back down a little bit. So there's a little bit more hope. Get into a bit more chocolate. All right then, gentlemen.
All right.
That's enough. That's enough for today. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, I'm gonna start looking for fairly good moves Tuesday night going into Wednesday.
Yeah. So it's like what's that, 12 hours away or 24?
Let's see. Well, today's Monday, right? So
Yeah, for you it is.
so it'd be probably around 10 o'clock tonight. I'm gonna start looking for things looking to reverse.
Yeah.
Going into Wednesday.
Yeah, okay, cool. I'm looking for that as well. So I didn't take any trades yet in that. Once the market open, I'll start looking at stuff now.
Yeah, I'm still in 4 of them, but I'm just waiting for those to decide which way they're going to turn, if they're going to turn at all or keep pushing.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I closed everything off at the end of last week. Look at a new fresh week. As I said, I basically didn't lose, didn't win, just sort of. So we'll just see how this week might turn out with a little bit of a different eye on it. Rightio, gentlemen. Anybody else? Take it easy. Thank you very much for your time. I'll see if I can, Darren, today. I'll try and set up those charts again. I might need to get some figures off you tomorrow. We'll see how we go.
Oh, the settings, yeah.
Yeah. That's all. I'll just
Well,
set up another
Do
chart
you just
with
do
it.
you just want to go through his settings right now? This is going to be recorded.
I can. Hang on a second. If I can change that. Hang on a minute. We'll just save that.
Well, no, what I'm saying, Brian, is just have him read off what he has as far as settings, and then you could do it later.
Yeah, but if I duplicate it across here, I'll leave it on that and go back here. And
I
I
could just take
change.
screenshots and stick it in the.
Yeah, if you want. If that works for you, Darren, or
Want me
not,
to
it
do
doesn't
that,
matter.
Yeah.
Just for your number, just for a couple of things. Only it doesn't take much, so we'll work it out from there. All right, then, no worries.
Right, I'll do that. Okay, no worries.
Great, thank you so much. Or just send it to me directly if you want to. It doesn't matter. Or no, probably better if everyone gets to see it.
Yeah.
That's okay. All right, no worries. Only if you got the time.
All right, no, I'll do that. It's no problem.
All right then. Ciao.
Cheers.
Bye.
Take care.
Right.